Hello all and welcome back. So in this video, let us discuss a question on linked list, that is how to reverse a linked list. Now this question has been asked in many companies and I think has been the most commonly known question on linked list. We will be doing this question in multiple ways as I am more interested in explaining you the full intuition and how in linked list you have to reach to problems like this. Okay. The approach and the overall idea which you will get from this question is going to be a lot helpful in many questions doing which we will do forward. Okay. So great everyone. Then let's get started. So talking about how we have to reverse a linked list, right? Let's take a linked list. If I have to reverse, let's say this particular linked list, then the answer, final answer is going to be something like this: 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, right? And we can then do that. Great. So this is going to be my answer, everyone. We have to just return this, right? We have the head here. Great. Now let us see exactly what we have to do here, right? We are going to do it first by recursion because I think this is a very good problem which can be done by recursion. We can just ask recursion to handle some part and we can do our work. Okay, great. So if we have to do this by recursion, then what's going to be the first step? The first step, we all know it's always the base case. Base case again is very easy. If my head is none, or that is basically a single element linked list, or head dot next is none. So a empty linked list or a single element linked list, we can just return as it is because that is anyway a reverse linked list, right? A single element, how we are gonna reverse that. A single node is reversed. Great. Second, recursive call. Here again, what we can do, pretty easy to think about. Just let us break our linked list and ask recursion that, hey, can you reverse this? Reverse on head dot next. So here we are going to pass to our recursion this particular part of our linked list, and it's going to give me the return linked list like this. So pay attention everyone. Second, yeah. So the linked list which we are going to get is something like this: 5, 4, 3, 2, and none, right? So this is the linked list which I'm going to get. The last work is something which we have to do. So our work, again, it's going to be on the node 1, right? Node 1. And in this, we just have to connect 1 at tail. So again, if you will see this problem, we discussed on how to insert at tail in a linked list, right? We used to find the tail and then finally go and add an element here. So add a node there. Again, the same understanding, right? So you will see that each and every question will somehow or the other using the same those operations which we have discussed and done in so much depth in the last module. Okay. So the final answer will be something like this: 5, 4, 3, 2, and I just have to make sure that I insert 1 and this will become none. Okay. So yeah, that's the basic idea, everyone. We will not be thinking as of now how recursion is going to do it. So let us first code and then we will try run on this. Okay, great. So yeah, let me clear all this. Great. And zoom in as well. Cool. So first thing from commons, I am just importing everything. Now def reverse linked list and I will be getting the head. Okay, so as of now, just imported everything and we have to make sure, let me just close this. This is the common file. We have seen this multiple times. I have to just reverse my linked list, right? So first let us write the base case, everyone. Base case. If head equals none, or head dot next equals none. Second, my bad. Sorry. Yeah. Then all I have to do is return head as it is. Always make sure of one thing more, everyone, that you first check for head is equals to none. These conditions they get executed in line. So if the first one is true, then we will not be going here, and thus you will not be getting an error. Okay. So what I mean by this, let me just showcase you here as well. Uh, I don't think we have discussed this, but should be fine. Or so this is one more way of writing this condition, right? But the problem here is, let's say if I try to run this particular code now and I pass none. Now, if I run this, you will see that error is coming. The error which is coming is saying that none time object has no attribute next, because here it is trying to access this particular thing, right? Which of course is not right. So this is an error we are getting. Instead, if I just switch the order, then the first one will be true, and we will go inside this. And now you will see the code is going to run. See, no error is there, right? So this has just run, no error is there. Great. So I hope you understand that. Again, I will write it down as well. First, always head is none. Great. So once this is done, then all I have to do is small linked list head. I just have to call reverse linked list on head dot next. Once I have my linked list here, once I have my reverse linked list here, and I know that it will be reversed, then all I have to do is to run a loop. So temp is equals to this head. Again, this is something which we have done, right? Inserting a node at a tail of my linked list. So while temp dot next is not none, all I have to do is to make sure that temp equals temp dot next. So let us see how this is gonna pan out, everyone. So as of now, I have a linked list which is something like this. In this head, I get a linked list like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. When I pass this particular linked list in this reverse, I know that I will be getting something like this: 4, 3, 2, and none. Now, how recursion does its work? I don't have to worry on that. We are applying PMI. So this we have discussed a lots of time, right? Now what I have to do? I have to start with a variable temp from here. I need to make sure that I can go till its tail, right? Once I reach the tail, all I have to do is t dot next. I have to add my head, right? So I have to add my head here like this one, and I have to also make sure that now this points to none. This points to none. So t dot head dot next equals none, and I can just return my this head. Yeah. So 1 second, 432. Yeah. I can just return my head of small linked list head, right? I hope you're able to understand and see how recursion is doing the job very nicely here. So let us remove everything now. Once this is done, all I have to do is temp dot next equals head, and head dot next equals none. And I think this is gonna work fabulously well. So create linked list from list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I can just print the reversed head, right? So let me do head here, and let me just print the reversed head. Great. So let us try to run this, everyone. Let's see what's going to be the answer. Are we getting any error? 1 second. Let me just open a new terminal altogether and kill this one. Great. So Python, let us see first what all files are here. So I have to go on this fifth one, then ls. So Python fourth. Okay, so it is an error. Function object is non-unscriptable. Okay, my bad. I have to maybe create a list here first. So Let me zoom out. Head is equals to this, and maybe I can just pass this head. Okay, I passed a function altogether, my bad. So that will be called to head, right? That is a problem. Great. So now let us run this. Function object non-scriptable. Let us see what exactly is this error saying. Okay. So we are actually not passing this as an argument. That's what the mistake was. Actually, we can pass it directly as well. It's going to create a linked list and return it. And what is getting returned? I'm just passing here, right? Great. So yeah, let us try to run this now, everyone. A little big error. None type object. So while temp dot next is not none. Great. So I'm just passing this small linked list head. I'm taking it as a temp, right? If it is none, then we are of course returning the head as it is. 1 second. Let us see the error here as well. Okay, so if we see the error attribute none type. So actually we are not returning our head. If we don't return anything, then of course null is returned, because of which again we are making a mistake, right? So yeah, now I think it should be fine. Let me clear everything. So we are getting 1 and this. Let us see what we passed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have to return head, my bad. We have to return this small head, right? That is what we discussed. Great. So yeah. So we are able to get the linked list which is returned, everyone. Just a small hiccup, no worries. Now, if we see in this, right, we are able to see the return linked list. Now let me do one thing and help you visualize the same as well. If we just do print ll and I pass the head here. Okay, so see how the steps are going to be. Let me run this again. And this is how our linked list is getting passed. Okay, so let's see this in a little bit depth, everyone. So you can imagine how the recursion is running. I start my journey with this list, recursion call on this, then this, then this, and finally the base case is there. So when we get 5, we have the base case, right? Now in case of 5, this is my head, small head, and I'm saying that temp is here. As temp dot next is none, what I do, everyone, pay attention. I say temp dot next is equals to head. So when I come back to this function, head is going to be 4. So I say 5 dot next, temp dot next is equals to head, which is 4, and 4 dot next is none, right? So this gets reversed. Now in the next iteration, when we will be on this function, I will be getting 4 and 5, right? And in this case, 3 will be my head. 3 is where my head is. Now again, I'm going to take a temporary, which is this. I will be taking a temporary, which is this. And now, finally, I have reached the tail. So I will be adding my 3 here. Temp dot next head and head dot next none. Once this is done, I'm going to return. Sorry, it should be 5 fourth. My bad. 5 4 3. Right? And none. So this is going to get returned. Now again, for this function, this particular function, we will have 5 4 3. 2 is going to be my head. So this is going to be the temp, the tail. 2 is going to come here, and finally none. And in this way, the whole run of your code will happen. So something which we have seen in recursion, again, we have done so all of these operations using recursion, everyone, right? And you can see that how recursion is doing the work fabulously, and we are able to get our linked list back. Now, one more thing which I want all of you to now overall calculate is what is the time complexity of this particular function. Okay, so I will write that down as well. What is the time complexity of our code, right? So just calculate that once, everyone, and we are going to meet in the next video and see if we can correct that or make it a little bit better. Okay, so just try to calculate the time complexity, take a case, Try to understand what exactly happened here. I'm going to help you visualize this all as well. Okay. And then we will find that if we can improve the time convexity or not. Okay. Thank you.